What up, Dokkanners? We've got a couple of new pieces of news in-game regarding the Valentine's Day adventure and the Barbershop TUR EZAs. Towards the Extreme Realm campaign. What a lame name. The Extreme Realm. Okay. So these 5 units are now EZA-able, which means you're going to have to go through the missions to get them done. Basically, in order to get them done, you have to bring these 5 TURs into a stage and run through it 15 times. You could link level, you could take them through a Dokkan event, you could take them through a story event, you could take them to quest mode, stage 1-1. But in today's video, I'm going to show you a cool trick that I did to not only farm them up quickly, but I also got some cool items along the way. So looking at the missions, I actually already finished it, so I don't know if it's going to be among the top here. But let's just look for it anyway. Extreme. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So I got all of these taken care of in basically 20 minutes. So what I did is I took my team of 5, the Barbershop TURs, which are all right here, and I've already EZA'd them all because I had their SA5s ready to go. By the way, I have them all built exactly the same way. Maximum dodge, balance additional, because I want them to have some sort of an out if something were to go horribly wrong. Some of these units are not as good as others, so I gave them all dodge, and then I gave balance additional. But anyway, this is what I did. So you have to take them through a stage 15 times. So I went to the Dragon Ball GT Baby Saga finale, and I went to stage 1, the board game domain. The reason why I took them through this is because this stage has 0 fights. You don't have to worry about any sort of actual action. You're just going to be running through this on auto. And the cool thing is, when you're doing this, you'll also get a couple of free items along the way. You might pick up a Nurse Chi-Chi or 2, depending on your rolls for your movement. You also might get some Hercule badges, and that will ultimately help you out in the long run in terms of your future free-to-play grinds. Nurse Chi-Chi is a great item because it allows you to reduce enemies' attack and defense by 74% for a turn. So not only are you making their defense a whole lot more vulnerable, but you're also massively nerfing their offensive output, which means you're kind of sort of makeshift lowering damage that you're receiving. So if you can pick this up, you should. I just picked up 1 Nurse Chi-Chi and 1 Hercule badge. I think it's like 50 of it. Which, yeah, it doesn't seem like much, but the point here is to run through this very, very quickly. As you saw, that took, what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds? There might be other stages that are faster, but I personally feel like this is more productive because I can also get a Nurse Chi-Chi while doing that for free with 0 fights. So if you want to do this 15 times, you're going to have to spend 15 times 15 for stamina, and you can get 1 Nurse Chi-Chi. I've got about 115 of these. I don't use this item all that much, but whenever I do need it, I'm always thankful that I have some left over. So yeah, you guys should do that. You could also do like stage 1-1, but that's my opinion for the best place to do it. Let me know in the comments which stage you ultimately choose to do that. When it comes to the Barbershop TURs, these units are not by any means like the best units in the game. They're sort of like the free-to-play versions of the 50% supports, but not nearly as good. They will support at about 40%. And the thing about them is that in order to get them to this point, it's going to take a little bit of time. Not only do you have to buy each of them from the Barbershop for 20,000 Baba points a piece, but in order to Dokkan Awaken them, you need 7 of these Ghost Usher medals. Now, I have a ton of this, but that's just because I've been playing the game for a long time. Because if you guys have not seen my video back when I released it, when JP first got this campaign, in order to get the Ghost Usher medal, you have to buy it once from this shop. And that takes quite a bit of time. Actually, if we look through the missions, do they give you those medals in the missions? I should check and see. Let's actually check and see, because that would actually be very nice if they could do that. Oh boy, do they not actually give that? Yeah, there are no missions here that actually give you that. So yeah, you're gonna have to do the due diligence yourself and pick up those Ghost Usher medals from the shop. Once per day, you need 7 for each one. There's 5 of them, so you need 35 of those Ghost Usher medals. So it's gonna take you a little bit of time. But once you do, you then take those TURs into the event that I mentioned, Baby Saga Finale GT, and do that stage where you just fight, where you just go through the motion. You don't do any fighting. So that's how you get this done. And ultimately, you can awaken all 5 characters. They are 40% supports if you pick up the matching orb of that type 3 times, or 3 of those orbs. They each have their own unique ability in the middle. This one has a medium chance to guard. This guy has a high chance to stun on an attack. This guy has a 10% heal. This guy has a medium chance to dodge if you pick up 3 key spheres, and then Nappa has a high chance for a critical with 3 key spheres obtained. I gave them all max dodge, balance additional. So there you have it for the Barbershop TURs. Now, real quickly, there is also the Valentine's Day mini campaign adventure thing that they've got going on here. So you can basically earn up to 73.50 for the heart-shaped chocolates. These are free-to-play, easy to obtain items that you can get by doing daily missions. You earn about 1,000 per day. It's available for 7 days this week. Once you pick up all of that, you can go into the Barbershop and buy 3 eligible bachelor, bachelorettes. I think that's kind of the idea that they're going for here. So you go all the way to the right, And under the heart-shaped chocolate section, you can buy not only these 3 characters, which are Margarita, Trunks, and Launch. You can also buy an Elder Kai. You can also get some Whis items down here. And there's also 1 piece of meat you can also buy. So once you get 7350 on your heart chocolates, you can buy all of these characters and then some. So don't worry about spending some right now. I just bought the meat right now before I made this video. These 3 characters, I have them all rainbowed. I have their SSRs all rainbowed. I'll get them eventually, but they're not my number 1 priority. I have some time. So just wanted to point that out for you guys. If they're free, pick them up. There's no reason to not. You can also get that extra free Kai here if you guys are hurting for Kais. But there you have it. That is the new stuff that we got right now. Like I said in my previous video, coming up tonight, we are getting the God Goku EZA and the Kid Goku EZA, and I'll be going live for both of those on the channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Notification bells are turned to all. But in the meantime, have fun with these Barbershop TURs because they're great. But no, seriously, if you do that stage that I mentioned, it'll take no time at all. I finished it in 15 minutes. Anyway, that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what team are you running to take care of your Barbershop TURs? Do you have all of them? Are you running the same strat that I am? What unit are you going to be buying from the Barbershop for your heart chocolates thing? You going for Trunks, Margarita, all of them? And what is your overall opinion on these Barbershop TUR EZAs? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content of the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.